Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm KigerCraft, here with Girin, the dancing bear. Oh yeah, break it down. Alright guys, so today we've got some pretty cool stuff planned. As you see, we got some beds up here and some chests and everything. So we finished the dock and everything last time, and now we are ready to start on the actual airship itself. And to be honest with you guys, I'm actually really excited for this. This is we've got some really cool stuff planned, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then up. There we go. All right, so we just gotta start getting our bearings here, because we've already got a rough idea about how it's going to be. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so 13th block. This is going to be the dead center of the ship. So it's gonna be pretty big. It's going to be I think it's 45 blocks long total. But it's gonna be really awesome. So I can't wait to get working on this. So let's see. We've got a little bit of counting here to do. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So that's going to be the very front of the ship, and then we've got 23 blocks to go to the back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. This might be a problem. Yes, this ship is actually really long, and it actually touches right up against this greenhouse that I built, and that I never quite finished. So I'm thinking that the greenhouse is gonna have to go. It doesn't have to go now. We will probably break this down off camera, but yeah, it's gotta go. The ship is far more important than that little off-side project thing that I had going. But yeah, we've got a lot of wood. It's going to be an extremely awesome little thing to quiet you. All right. So this is going to be the entry point. And I think those were supposed to be stairs, right? Okay, good. This is going to be the entry point. So all the passengers are going to enter from there, and this is going to be the main deck of the ship. So we are just gonna start working on this bad boy, and let's see, I need some map slabs, because this is gonna be, now I can start building directly on top of this. Yes, I can. And that's why I sort of got the cross section right here, because this dirt block right here, and from all the way over here, this is going to be how wide the deck is. And then this, of course, is how long it is. So getting this started is going to help me talk to you guys while I try and build this as much as possible. In fact, I don't think we need that one there. That's actually going to be a edge block. But yeah, so we're really excited about this. But I've got a couple things that I had gathered to sort of talk about, because it's been a while since we've done a real sort of regular episode. So there are a couple things that I had gathered that I wanted to talk about. Well, whatever. So let's see. I think this here, that'll do. Let's see here. What's the first thing I've got here? Oh yeah. You guys have heard me talk about Windows 8 before, and how I'm not really a fan of it. It's not really something that I think is good for PCs. But I have sort of, kind of, maybe had a little bit of a perspective update on it. One of the things that I did was I actually played with some recent Windows 8 hardware. So it was actually, I think it was a ASUS tablet running the Windows 8 RT. That it's sort of like a stripped down ARM version of Windows 8, and actually, as far as tablets go, I actually don't think that it's so bad. Which is kind of what I had said before, is that it's really, Windows 8 is really a tablet OS, and it most certainly is. And then the edge block here, I think, is a full block. Yes, full block. So, you know, that was always, you know, sort of apparent. I took issue mainly with the fact that they were sort of pushing the tablet experience onto regular PC users, which I wasn't really happy about. Oh, I got it. Yeah. So I actually tried out one of these Windows 8 tablets and also a Lenovo Ultrabook that had like a touchscreen and all that stuff. And I have to say that as far in that context, from like a touchscreen device, Windows 8 actually isn't all that bad. Like if I had a choice, I actually might choose a Windows 8 tablet over oh no, bye guys. Over something like, say, an iPad, maybe. Just for the fact that, oh, it should be oak? Crap. GG, way to go. I've already messed up. Alright. Well, these are probably all gonna have to go. I can try and catch as many as I possibly can here. I lived. Oh, jeez. Ah, that was scary. And there's no way for me to get back up there. Alright, where are my ender pearls? There they are. So anyways, you know, I very well might, if the platform actually progresses and matures, choose a Windows 8 tablet in the future, because it was a lot better than you know, you're sort of like your iPad. Obviously, your iPad, you know, comparing apples to apples, you know, is, you know, more, you know, fully featured, and you know, as far as the hardware goes, I'm not really sure which one is better, but the desktop experience on a tablet actually made the tablet easier to use. So that was sort of like a good thing about it, and I didn't really think that I would actually be finding anything good to say about Windows 8. But no, lo and behold, you know, I'm not opposed to changing my opinions, you know, when I see, you know, the need to. But I still personally stand fast against Windows 8 on a desktop PC. It's not right. It's just wrong. And I wholeheartedly disagree with Microsoft's position of forcing the sort of tablet interface onto like an old school PC, you know, something that doesn't have a touch screen, you know, has just a regular mouse and things like that. So, you know, as far as that goes, my opinion there hasn't changed at all, but I actually had sort of a positive experience with especially that Lenovo tablet or that Ultrabook. It was actually kind of nice. If I had like $1,300, like I might have gotten it, but you know, the what's it called? Laptops are actually probably the only thing that I will ever buy pre-built. You guys know, and I've encouraged everyone to build their own PCs, and I remain, you know, a hardcore PC builder, because that's what I like to do, because it's cheaper. You can do it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't, but unfortunately you can't build a laptop. That's just the one thing. I wish you could. If you could, oh, you darn well better believe that I would build my own laptops, but unfortunately it just doesn't happen. Though for me, I usually skimp on the laptops, really. I usually head out on eBay and buy one that's maybe, you know, a few years old, that I can pick up for fairly cheap. In fact, the server that I quote unquote a server that I have that runs KigerCraft is actually an old HP business class laptop that I picked up for like $250. It had a decent Core 2 Duo processor in it. It had 4 GB of RAM, and I was like, $250 for a 15-inch, you know, barely used laptop? Hell yeah, sign me up. So I bought it, and that's what I used mainly through college to write papers and whatnot. And I could have used my desktop, but I actually, for things like that, I actually prefer to write on a laptop for whatever reason. I can't explain why, but I actually do prefer typing up papers on a laptop. Go figure. Oh, I think I messed up. I think this back here should be regular slabs. I think the spruce slabs stop like here or something like that. Oh, well. Shows what I know. It's my design, yet Gira knows it better than I do. Alright, grab more slabs. But this is actually a really awesome build. I am super duper proud of this build. At least its design that I've come up with, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take these and we'll make some more half slabs. There we go. So back to the topic at hand. I'm sort of getting off topic here. If you buy a new computer, Windows 8, not such a bad thing, as long as it's like a touchscreen convertible. So that is my final sort of opinion on that. It sucks on a desktop. Convertible tablet PC thing, probably pretty awesome. Alright, I got some chocolate half slabs I can help fill this in. And this is, you guys are probably going to notice there's going to be a lot of this. There's going to be me doing one thing, filling it out, and then we're going to cut this to shape. Because I can tell you right now that probably most of these half slabs are going to have to go. Because this is a point, but I don't remember how this line goes. Because Gieran's the one that's doing the curves and the lines, because I'm terrible at those. But yeah, so let's see here. Is this one, this one, this one. All right, that's it. So yeah, so let's see what else do I got. Oh, right. So I was looking at, and you guys have heard me talk about electric cars, specifically like Teslas and things like that. I saw that they were coming out with a quote unquote mid-range car, and I was like, ooh, this is cool, a mid-range Tesla. It was for about like $60,000, and I was like, oh, God, really? And this is one of the things that really bothers me about electric / hybrid cars is like, they're so freaking expensive. Like, seriously, if I had like 60, 70, $100,000 to spend on a car, I don't really think I would worry too much about how much gas it was using. I think. That's just me, but it really aggravates me because the whole point of electric cars is to cut down on your fuel consumption. It's better for the environment and everything like that, but let's not kid ourselves here. It's cheaper on the gas. I mean, it's less we have to pay at the pump. So I don't understand why they can't make an affordable, electric car. For the people who, if gas goes up 50 cents, that's like a huge hit to our paycheck, So that's one of the things that's always really bothered me is how expensive they are. But talking about a mid-range car in that sort of, price range, it's like, come on, guys, really? You need to work a little bit harder on getting that price down. There we go. Let's put half slabs. One of the things that you will notice is that we're going to be using a lot of half slabs. The top part of the ship is actually going to be made pretty much entirely out of half slabs. And that is because I don't want to have to light this. If I do lighting, I want it to be accent lighting. I want it to be, I think there should be a torch here, because that's how it would look. Or, maybe I want a lamp, or maybe I want some glowstone, I don't want to have to light the entire deck so that mobs don't spawn on it. That's just not something that that I want to do. So there's going to be a lot of half slabs. Ton of them. Alright, so I'm going to let Gearin work on this a little bit more because I don't know what this block here is doing. Can that be a half slab? Alright, got it. Alright, I can continue on. And I'm probably going to stop there. Oh no! Ah, lost it. There we go. Alright, I can help with this. And Gearin's working on the particulars because we've got a lot of really cool stuff planned. That area is getting it's going to be a little bit complicated. All right, so let's see what else. Oh, this was interesting. Google is actually starting to take care of Motorola. That's not how you do it. Motorola Mobility was purchased by Google some months ago. It was actually quite a while ago. And Google really hasn't been doing much with the assets that they bought from Motorola. So like it was mainly their hardware business. All right, let me go get some things like this and then we'll start. I know what I forgot. But it actually appears now that Google is actually taking their Motorola purchase pretty seriously. They've started selling off a lot of the factories that Motorola has in China, or mostly in Asia. There was one factory they just sold in South Korea, in China, and Brazil. So they actually seem like they are working on more development, and there might not actually be working on. Let's take a look at this. Production versus development. So we're just gonna have to see how that plays out. But I find it interesting that they would get rid of those assets, because it's sort of a boon to have your own production facilities, but it can also be really, really costly. You see this with Motorola, not Motorola. What the hell am I talking about? That other company, AMD. There we go. That's the company I was thinking about. AMD and their previous division of chip manufacturers, which is now known as Global Foundries. They were both one company, but AMD thought it was too expensive for them to keep owning the production facilities, so they spun off the production division and renamed it Global Foundries, and then signed up a contract to buy the products that Global Foundries produced. So AMD, cut a piece of itself off and made a deal to buy their own products. It's kind of a weird thing. That is not what I wanted to do. Crap. All right. This is not going to be enough. Yeah, it's a bear. Oh, hi. But anyways, so some companies feel that it actually is more profitable to get rid of things that they own. Nokia did this recently, where they got rid of their what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Their campus in Finland or wherever it is, and they signed a long-term lease agreement where they would actually pay the company that bought the building that they used to own money to keep occupying it. I guess it's cheaper. So, I'm not a business guy, so I can't really say that that's a smart decision or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But, you see this often with companies that are pretty large. Sprint did this with a lot of their towers. They thought it was too expensive to keep, maintaining and repairing the towers, so they sold them to a company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, lease the use of those towers from that company. They say it's cheaper. So, whatever. It's all good. Let's see here. So that might be what Google's trying to do, trying to reduce costs in that department. We'll see. Should be interesting. I've learned in the past to sort of temper my expectations of Google, and just let them do what they're going to do and not really expect the world from them, because if you don't expect much, you won't be disappointed. That's my stance. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then in games, there was actually oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to say. The Wii U, the Nintendo finally released their first week, I think, of sales numbers for at least the Japan market. And ooh, that looks so good. And they've sold 300,000 Wii units, which is actually not that bad. One of the things that people do like to point out is that the what's it called, the Vita sold a considerable amount of units its first week. I think it was actually like 327,000 units. And that's widely considered to be a flop of a device. No, give me those back. So it's not really indicative of anything, but it certainly is at least a positive start for them. I hope that the Wii U doesn't really get left in the dust when the new consoles come out, because that would be really disappointing. Because I've actually grown to sort of you know, have a little bit of an open mind with the Wii U. So I may get one in the future. You know, we'll just have to see. But I'm not as opposed to the idea as I once was. So we'll just have to see where it goes. And I hope that place it goes to is a bright and shiny place. Alright. There we go. Alright, and let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is actually sort of... It's sort of sad, but it's also sort of awesome. Damn it! Forgot to make the stone walls. Ugh. There we go. No, I don't have any coal on me. Sorry. Disappointed the bear. So... Oh, no! No, Enderball! Crap. Oh, now I'm stuck in a block. Alright, there we go. Good thing I have more. So, like, I think it was sometime this week or something, a bunch of US government agencies released a report of, you know, this, like, dire, scary world that's going to be the world of 2030. And, you know, they're like, oh, China's going to be, you know, the #1 economy. And, you know, there was all this stuff. And, you know, it was sort of like, it would, like, I read the synopsis of it, and it was really a really pessimistic, you know, view of where the world was going to go. But that in and of itself is not really what I wanted to talk about. I think a lot of that stuff is subjective, and whether or not it'll actually happen is, you know, about as reliable as a coin toss. So, one of the things that did actually catch my eye was the fact that they predicted that by 2030, humans, or medical science, would develop to the point where humans could have robotic implants in their body, and it would be fully integrated into your being. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one on the end. Do one more. Oh, that looks good. So immediately I was thinking, like, Deus Ex. That's the first thing that came to my mind. You know, if you guys have ever played Deus Ex Human Revolution, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one on the end. You know, where everybody is augmented. You know, they've replaced arms, legs, eyes, you know, with different augmented versions of their biological counterparts. And it's kind of a cool idea. I have to admit that I actually would be very interested in something like that, just because it's something that I've always wondered. You know, it's like, could it be possible for, you know, science to develop a, you know, fully, you know, cybernetic, I guess that would make you a cyborg, so I guess cybernetic is the correct term, you know, limbs, you know, and you know, beyond the, you know, helping paraplegics, but, you know, augmenting the average person. So, like, if you know, work as like somebody who lifts things, you know, giving yourself, you know, super strong arms, so you're like a superhuman, would that sort of be like where everything would go? And, you know, I think that would be pretty cool. although I have to disagree with the report and saying that it's probably not going to happen by 2030, I actually question whether or not something like that will happen ever at all. So, oh, this looks so fantastic. So that's just sort of like my thing. I saw it and I was like, Deus Ex. So, hopefully, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that would be pretty cool to have, you know, augmented, you know, body parts? Would you do it? Would you not? I don't know. Leave a comment. But speaking of comments, we're actually getting close to the end here. But I did want to... Ooh, I can help. I did want to ask you guys, we are going to need a name for the ship. I got stairs. Yeah, there we go. So we are going to want to give it a really cool name. I tried coming up with something, but I want to see what you guys say. Because I've been surprised by what you guys say quite often. You guys have some really good ideas, so I kind of want to include you guys in this. So if you guys have a suggestion for a name for the ship, go ahead and leave us a comment, and we will take it into consideration, and we'll try and choose the best one. I actually think that these should be stairs. Nope. I'm going to try and do it this way. So think with all of your might and come up with a really awesome name for this airship. In case anybody's wondering, the airship is sort of in the style of a semi-Final Fantasy airship. And you guys will see more of it as we develop it. Oh no, I lost it. Alright, I think I've messed this up pretty good. But you know, these right here, these are the main propellers that are gonna leave the ship. What happened to all those ones up there? I wonder if Kieran removed them, because I could have swore that I just finished those propellers. That's weird. I think Kieran corrected my work. Oh. Really? Am I going insane? What the hell is going on? Maybe they're up there and I just can't see them, like they're not rendering or something. I have no idea. Oh, you see them? Oh, that's freaking weird. I don't see them. Okay, well, good. That means I'm not going crazy. It's just the server. Oh, gosh. Okay, alright. Wipe the sweat from my brow. Not going crazy. Oh, and also, I did want to ask you guys what you think of the audio, because we're trying something a little bit different for this episode. So let us know, better, worse. Do you like it the new way, which is this way, or from the older episodes? Just, you know, let us know what you think. We're trying to solve a couple issues. So each time we try something new, we'll let you guys know, and then leave us a comment in that video, and then we'll be able to gauge what actually sounds better to you guys, because we're going to be trying a bunch of different audio tricks to try and improve the audio quality, because the problem is with this room is that it's friggin' tall and the walls are completely bare. So I do get some reverb, and there is a lot of the skeleton. There is some echo and things like that. And it's something that we've been battling with for a really, really, really long time. And we just haven't been able to lick this problem yet. So we are going to try some new things, so let us know what you guys think. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I didn't bring any glass, so we can't fill this back part in. So I think that that's going to be it for this time. And then we will be working on this. Oh, there are my propellers. They're back. So we'll be working on this one for the next, at least the next episode, maybe the next couple episodes. Because this actually is just the top deck area. If we go down, we can see the underside of the ship. This underside part right here is all going to be filled out, and it's going to be looking really awesome. So there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here real quick from the back distance. And I still can't find that zombie. I have no idea where it is. There we go. All right. Looks good. Looks good, though I think that needs a change. That might need a change too. But other than that, I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm really happy with it. And that floating block of dirt will stay there forever. All right, so there's Garen. Hi, Garen. Hi. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you for joining us again for another episode of KigerCraft, and we will see you next time. Take care.